start. I knew you were the one for me.
Travel the world and be inspired. Whether you look forward to a city break, a romantic getaway, a family or beach holiday, a cultural or gastronomic trip, alone or with friends, you will be spoilt for choice. Need even more inspiration? Discover dozens more themes such as the most beautiful Christmas markets and beaches in Europe. Today is the perfect day to plan your next holiday in Europe. Book your flights, accommodation, activities and tours at the best price. Travel more and spend less. The best places to travel in Europe. 1. Colmar, France. Colmar stands first on the podium of Best European Destination, a well-deserved award. Known worldwide, this destination has it all. It is the capital of Alsace wines and a leading wine tourism destination. It is also a perfect destination for lovers, history buffs, foodies, music and culture lovers. Colmar can be visited all year round. It is particularly magical at Christmas time. Its Christmas market and incredible Christmas lights are unsurpassed. This destination is also worth a detour in the spring with its spring markets and numerous cultural events such as the Culture and Music Festival. What about summer and autumn? These seasons are perfect for a ride in a tourist bus in the surrounding villages of Aguisheim, Riquier or Ribeauvillé. You can drive along the wine route and visit some wine estates or simply stroll among the vineyards. Do you know that Colmar is the sunniest city in France with 300 sunny days a year? Colmar is definitely the destination to put on top of your bucket list. It is perfect for lovers, family or friends. 2. Athens, Greece. Trendier than ever, Athens is a city in constant evolution. Tradition meets modernity in museums and shops, restaurants and bars in Athens. Along with Rome, Athens is the cradle of our civilizations. It is an incredibly dynamic, lively, sparkling open-air museum. With equal measures of grunge and grace, Athens merges the past with the present effortlessly. A city of paradoxes and great contrasts, in the country that first invented the courtesy and generosity towards people who are far from their home, hospitality, Xenia. An intellectual beacon of the ancient world with spectacular Mediterranean landscapes bathed in the famous light, Athens is a sophisticated cosmopolitan hub with delicious gastronomic delights, electrifying nightlife, creative vibes and a booming art scene. 3. Tbilisi, Georgia. The capital of Georgia is more trendy than ever in 2020. It is the ideal destination for culture, gastronomy, diversity and architecture lovers. The wow effect is guaranteed. Magnificent Haussmannian buildings mingle with buildings dating from the Middle Ages. One can also see neoclassical, Soviet or extremely modern buildings. Tbilisi is respectful of its past and turned towards the future, its youth and tomorrow's challenges. Be sure to climb to the top of Tbilisi and admire the Kartlis Deda statue, the protector of the city. This site offers an exceptional panorama of the Georgian capital, the Peace Bridge, the Meteki Church, the thermal baths, the new theater and the MT Ats Minda amusement park for young and old. There are hundreds of unique experiences to live in Tbilisi. The Georgian capital is stunning in spring and summer when nature wakes up and in winter with its thousands of light bulbs and Christmas decorations and market. 4. Vienna, Austria. Vienna is, with Paris, Rome, Bruges and Prague, one of the European capitals of love. Perfect destination for lovers, Vienna is also an ideal destination for families as it is one of the safest destinations in Europe. Vienna is history with a capital H, gastronomy, wine, organic and local markets. Vienna is also an incredible architecture with the Hundertwasser Museum, chic restaurants and trendy bars but also amusement parks for young and old. Vienna is classy and fun at the same time. Climb aboard one of the most beautiful big wheels in Europe and whistle Strauss's Blue Danube. You can also make your marriage proposal or treat yourself to a guided tour of the Schönbrunn Palace and learn how to cook the famous strudel. There are 1,000 experiences to live in Vienna, one of the best European destinations. 5. Cascais, Portugal. Cascais is truly one of the best destinations in Europe. It is, with Biarritz, one of the most beautiful and prestigious coastal destinations in Europe. Located on the Lisbon coast, Cascais boasts a perfect location, just 2 steps away from the capital city and its international airport and other must-see locations such as Sintra, UNESCO Heritage Site, Ericeira, World Surfing Reserve, and Mafra, the Portuguese Versailles. With its mild year-round climate, the Portuguese Riviera offers a surprising variety of landscapes and attractions, combining a wide range of offers in a unique destination. From pure leisure to business, golf, sun, sea and water sports, it simply has it all and offers a new definition of the concepts of eco and activity-based tourism. 6. Sibiu, Romania. Still wondering which will be the next trendy destination this year? Which other destination can offer Bruges or Paris's culture and gastronomy, be as Instagrammable as Prague or Santorini, as romantic as Rome or Venice? Look no further, Sibiu, in Transylvania, will be your must-see destination in 2020. There is poetry and beauty on every street corner in Sibiu, and eyes on every roof. Did you know? This rich city is one of the most visited cities in Romania. Sibiu represents 800 years of history in an unspoilt site, but it is also one of the most modern and dynamic cities in Europe. Sibiu has something to offer every guest. Gastronomic tourism destination, the only city in Romania to be awarded 3 Michelin stars, Sibiu is also a destination for history buffs, outdoor activities fans, photographers, hikers or Instagrammers. 7. Namur, Belgium. For foodies, Instagrammers, those who love shopping, good restaurants, cocooning, culture, nature walks, evenings with friends or romantic city breaks, Namur is a must-see destination. Namur is an incredibly charming, endearing city with the Belgian surrealism of Brussels and romanticism of Budapest or Bruges. Namur is so warm and friendly that it is like staying with your family. Its restaurants are excellent and cultural events unique. Namur is also one of the most dynamic cities in Europe where numerous tourism and hotel projects are being developed, where new trendy bars, shops and restaurants open every day. Namur is probably the most interesting destination in Belgium. By the way, Namur is not just about relaxation and pampering. It also offers outdoor sports, paddling, hiking and dozens of activities for young and old. During your stay, do not forget to climb to the top of the citadel and treat yourself to a romantic cruise on the Meuse or spend an evening at the casino for the most active players. If you have some time left, do not miss Dinant where the river Meuse also flows. Both towns share the name of Daughters of the Meuse. 8. Rijeka, Croatia. Rijeka is one of the most fashionable cities in Europe. It is at the top of the travel wish list of travelers who have already toured major cities and are now looking for something different. Third largest city in Croatia, it has become one of the must-see destinations of this incredible country and was named European Capital of Culture in 2020. This city, which was once autonomous and independent, is both respectful of its traditions and history and progressive. Rijeka is a destination for discerning travelers who do not want to have to choose between beach and city, culture and nature, tradition and modernity. Do not miss the Rijeka Carnival, one of the most beautiful in Europe. For art lovers, do not miss a visit to the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. Do you want to travel with your pet? No worries, Rijeka has many pet-friendly accommodations and beautiful pet-friendly beaches. Rijeka is most certainly the big tourism trend for 2020 and the coming years. 9. Paris, France. A famous French song says, "I love Paris in May when suddenly everything comes to life, happy to see the sun shining." Paris is sublime in the spring, but it is worth a visit at any time of the year. Culturally unrivaled, Paris is the destination to put on top of your travel bucket list if you like cultural city breaks. The museums of Paris house the greatest masterpieces, but its streets, alleys, artist workshops are all to be enjoyed. Picasso, Man Ray, Marcel Duchamp, Brancusi, Yves Klein, Modigliani, but also Molière, Zola, Hugo lived in the most beautiful city in the world. Paris combines Rome and Berlin's treasures in one. The city is very lively, both historic and very modern, and art is simply everywhere. For centuries Paris has been setting the tone for the whole country, Europe and the world. Paris is everything: gastronomy, romance, elegance, madness, beauty. Paris is a city of human experiences. Walk and get lost in its beautiful alleys and parks in the Luxembourg Gardens or the Parc des Buttes-Chaumont. 10. Bydgoszcz, Poland. Bydgoszcz is really one of the trendiest destinations in 2020. If you like to think outside the box and discover real cities and real people and have real experiences, Bydgoszcz is for you. There are dozens of unusual places you will only see in Bydgoszcz, like its incredible cathedral, probably the most beautiful Gothic church in Europe. The inside of the church is an explosion of colors. Take a walk along the photogenic Berta River or relax on the Mill Island or go paddling. Looking for another place to blow up your Instagram account? Visit the Museum of Soap and History of Dirt. Do not hesitate to book your tour in advance. This museum attracts visitors from all over the world. Bydgoszcz is exactly what you need for an unforgettable city break. Trendy bars and numerous traditional or trendy restaurants await you, as well as hotels at affordable prices. 11. Rome, Italy. For decades it has been one of the favorite European cities for travelers from all over the world. Roma caput mundi, Rome is the capital of the world. This is true in many ways. The Romans shaped the borders of Europe and enriched it culturally like no other civilization. Rome is even more than Paris or Athens, an open-air museum. The Italian capital is an ideal destination for a family trip to discover the Colosseum or make a romantic getaway to declare your love on the Spanish Steps. Thousands of experiences await you in Rome. 12. Hévíz, Hungary. Relaxation and well-being are your keywords for a great holiday? Hévíz is the answer. Did you know that its name, Hévíz, means hot water in Hungarian, and that the city has the world's largest natural thermal lake? Imagine a whole city dedicated to relaxation surrounded by lush forests. Located near Budapest and Vienna, Hévíz has been welcoming spa visitors since the 18th century. It's probably the only spa destination where you can swim among white, pink and purple lilies. Enjoy relaxing thermal mud massages on a pavilion floating on the lake, try canoeing in the steamy warm water of the Hévíz stream, or have a winter swim in the 24 degrees Celsius thermal lake whilst big snowflakes fall around you. Hévíz is good for heart and mind. This destination is ideal for lovers, families and lovers of outdoor sports, kayaking, golf, cycling, hiking, as well as gourmets. 13. Cork, Ireland. Cork is colorful, jazzy, sporty, both culinary innovative and traditional. In one word, Cork is very Irish. This destination is ideal for lovers, families and friends who want more than just a common city break. Cork has it all. Do you fancy a holiday by the sea? Would your wife rather go hiking or biking with the children? Are you a gourmet? Is she looking for a wellness destination? Would the children like kayaking and windsurfing? Look no further, Cork is for you. Cork City and County offer visitors history, heritage and landmarks, accompanied by artisan food and drink and a strong cultural, musical and artistic vibe. This is a place of dramatic natural landscapes, riverscapes, harbors, bays and seascapes, a place of mountains, river valleys and coastlines. 14. Rochefort-Océan, France. Rochefort-Océan is your favorite sustainable tourism destination in Europe. This destination, located in Charente-Maritime, has been selected and rewarded by the European Commission for its commitment to the environment. Rochefort-Océan is probably the most family-friendly destination of your 2020 selection of trendiest destinations in Europe. Take a break on the French West Coast. Rochefort Ocean combines history and heritage, nature and scenery. Go bird watching, have a cruise around Fort Boyard, visit the former naval rope-making unit, enjoy the thermal baths, or what about lazing or sunbathing in the typical and historical French seaside resort of Forez? What about fishing or sailing or windsurfing in Port des Barques? With a 25 km coastline, Rochefort-Océan is your dream destination for seaside holidays. Forez-les-Bains is the ultimate family-friendly peninsula with 5 beaches and lots to do. On the other side of the estuary, the oyster-farming Port des Barques is ideal for a walk to Ile Madame, the smallest of the 4 Charente-Maritime islands. The spot is perfect for nature lovers. 15. Menorca, Spain. Menorca is the unspoiled island of the Balearic Islands, where migratory birds and dolphins are more welcome than large hotel groups. This island is a UNESCO-listed biosphere reserve. It is an ideal destination for a stay in the great outdoors, to unwind, discover sublime landscapes and recharge your batteries. Menorca is not very large, 1 hour by car from one end to the other, but you can choose to stay in both parts of the island, Ciutadella and Mayan, so as not to miss anything of this heavenly island. It will suit hikers, lovers of old stones as well as those who just want to lie on the beaches or admire the seabed. Don't forget your mask and snorkel. Be sure to visit Ciutadella, one of the prettiest towns on the island. Maccarella Beach, ranked among the most beautiful beaches in Europe, is very well worth a visit. Come early in the morning in high season. To get off the beaten track, take a walk to Ferraris or Fornells, with its small marina. Menorca is a perfect destination for holidays for two or a family. If you travel in the spring or autumn, you will pay less for a quiet holiday. Thank you for always watching Travelholics Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments and insights.